Yes, once again, you're welcome to 3D logo design class for today. This tutorial video is to assist you to create your 3D logo on a whiteboard. All right, so are we set? Let's go. So the first thing is to click on the background icon. Now this is the background icon over here. This is it here. All right, so you click on the background icon and you now go to color. I'm sure you can see color, the first thing there. You click on color, and when you click on color, you scroll up and you scroll over to white, because we're thinking about white background. So we scroll up and you look at white, you click on color, and then you click on the white color and you tick correct. All right, are we ready? So sorry, let me remove this. Okay, so we now have a white background. So let's go to the next. The next is for us to bring in our the picture we want to use. So we click on the plus sign and we click on from gallery, because we want to import something from the gallery. Wait for it to open up, and it's taking its time. I don't know. Okay, fine, it has come up. So let me just click one of these pictures here. Okay, let me just take this one. Let me take this first one. Okay, all right, it has come up. So I click on the correct button, which is on the extreme right side of my hand. So I click on it, and yes, it has come in. So good. So the next thing we're to do is to bring in our text. All right, so we go ahead again and click on the plus sign. Let me just show us the plus sign. This is the plus sign here. All right, so we go ahead, we click on the plus sign, and we click on text. We click on text and we click on the pen at the extreme left hand side. We click on that pen, we click on it again, and now it brings this. We clear what is there, and then we can now write the name of the company or whatever we want to do. For us, let's be using this example, Ayo Air Beauty. All right, Ayo Air Beauty, Beauty. Now we want everything to be in capital letters, so because we want that, we just go ahead, we click on the double T up at the left hand side. Let me just circle it for you to see. All right, this particular one, we click on that, and as soon as we click on that, just watch, we click on it. Now everything comes up capital letter, and you click on the OK. When you click on OK, it's brought down there, so we can just drag it down to underneath. All right, now that we've done that, we can click on the A, the alphabet A at the bottom of the screen, and then now scroll to font. We want to change the font and give it a font. We click on font. As you can see, I'm sure you're following, you now know what font is, and we now try to pick a font for it. And let me just look for a particular font. Let me use Chopstick. Let me see it first. It's big. Let me look for something. Let me look for another font. Okay, I think this font is better, so I can manipulate it and use it the way I want. I click on OK. So here it is. This is what we're able to get. And peradventure, let's even go further. Let's try and see another font. Maybe we can see something else to just okay. Let me try this particular one. Call it Falcon. Let me click on it. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this and see the way it looks. Okay, the Falcon is there. Now that this has been done, all right, the next thing is that I actually want to bring up a shape. All right, I'll bring up a shape. Click on the plus button and now click on shapes. All right, now the shapes has come up. I can just adjust it to make it a rectangle. I want to do it in such a way that the name I've written can fall in. All right. Okay. Now, clicking on this, I'll now click the correct button. I click on the correct button, and that means it's done. So I can now click on the text and bring it in. Oh, okay. Let me put it this way so we can all see what it is. Let me try and bring in color. Let me bring in color. So I click on color here and I enable it. So it gave me a red color, but for me, let me go on to gradient. Let me look for a better color and then scroll up. So look for a color that goes along with the logo I have up there. Let me just take this one. Okay, this is another one, but I think I'll prefer this. Okay, I take the correct button by the side and it's done. So I can now bring the, now if you notice the writing, the text is going behind. All right, I hope you can see it. So now, but we need it to come forward. So we just go on the alphabet, click on the alphabet logo there, sign there, and we go on to front. I hope you can see it, to front. Let me circle it so you can see. This is it, to front. That's what you're going to click on, so that the text will come to the front of the rectangle shape we have there. So I click on it and now it has come to the front. I hope you can see it. Okay, so we've gotten that to this extent, and we'll now bring them together. Okay, I'm coming, so I shouldn't be too far. Okay, I think this is good. Now it's getting better. Now the next thing I will advise you do that we're to merge these together. Now, how do we merge? We've shown it at the previous videos, but let me still show you here. If you want to merge, you just go ahead and click this button. When we talk about merge, you click this button. Have you heard? So now let me go ahead and click it. When it shows up, all right, you go ahead again and click this button. All right, now I click the button and you can see at the top all the three pages are up there. You click on each one of them like this. Have you seen it? So let me go ahead and click on them. I've clicked on the three. As soon as I've clicked on the three, I'll go ahead again and I'll click on this button down here. All right, I'll go ahead and click on that button and it brings this, and I'll click on OK and I'll wait for it. Now it's done. As soon as I'm through with that again, I'll click on the first button here. Have you seen it? So we'll go ahead and click on it and it is all merged together. Now because it's merged, everything will move together. I hope you can see it. All right, so we've been able to create the logo and the text using 3D logo. Now we go ahead and we click on the third icon at the bottom. Let me just show it to you. Okay, the third icon is right here. Sorry for this old thing. So it's right here. So when you click on it, you can now scroll. You want to start designing it with color, you scroll to emboss. You click on emboss, you enable emboss. Have you seen it? Then you can now, after clicking on emboss, you can now scroll through and see, and scroll up a bit. When you scroll up, just the intensity, you can make it to the high or you can still bring it down. Okay, let me take it high. Then the ambient light also, you can take it also to the top. All right, and we can, okay, the spectacular hardness. Now you check what you're doing. You can see it's coming up hard on it. All right, so I want it this way. It's okay this way. Then the bevel, you reduce it. You reduce the bevel. You reduce it. I hope you can see the effect. So reduce the bevel to like, okay, it's all right like this. So you tick the correct on the right hand side, and so that is done. We now go to 3D shape. we click on 3D shape, we enable it and see the effect. All right, I hope you can see it. Now that we've seen that effect, we now go to depth. Depth, we now increase it. All right, now look at the level of in-depth. I hope you can see it. Yeah, let me reduce it again. Can you see it? All right, so you choose what you want in respect of the level of depth. So let's look at 18 is okay. 18 is okay, and as soon as we've been able to do that, we now look at darkness. Now this is the darkness, but we don't want it to be dark because we call it logo on a whiteboard. So we take darkness to 0 entirely. All right, and we now go ahead and click on color. I hope you can see color. We click on color, we scroll up and we look for white color. We click on it. I hope it's making sense to you now. All right, now you can see it's coming up very, very well. Now that we've done that, we can now click the correct button. All right, so the next step we're to do is to move to 3D rotate. 3D rotate, and we click on it. Now we can go to Y axis. Now look at what happens at the Y axis. You can move it any way you want. You can, the way it will come out very, very well, you can move it to suit you. So for me, let me put it this way. All right, I want to put it this way. Then you now go to the X axis and you now probably tilt it the way you want. Look at this. You can see this and you can see this. All right, you can see the way it comes this way. So this is exactly what, so you can actually leave it like this or still go ahead. And if you look at the edge at the left hand corner, at the edge you have opportunity of shifting it up and down, and the way it will come out to your own best. For me, I'm good to go this way. I'm good to go this way, and I can move it in there. So it's perfectly done. So at this level, we've been able to come to a very good logo design with a white, on a whiteboard, and it's very, very good. Now you can do better than this, but it's all about practice, practice, practice. One thing I guarantee is that if you practice this, I don't expect you to get it in the first time you practice it. I don't even expect you to get it right on the second time or the third time, but I'm sure by the time you keep doing it, you keep getting better and you keep seeing all the things that you can do. If I can do it, you can also do it. Especially if you know what my background is. I don't want to talk about that now, but if you know what my background is, then you will know that you should also be able to do it. So I say, go ahead, start practicing, start getting your hands on it. And when you have questions, please get back to me. I'll be able to put you through. Thank you so much for coming on board with us. Thank you.